For a watch that costs what it does, blued hands and screws is something you just don't see. And for this price, I really think EONIQ is onto something here. What's up, peeps? If you're new here, I'm CJ, and if you're a returning fan, thanks so much. It's been over 7 months. Damn, that's embarrassing. Today we're looking at the EONIQ, not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, Malbec, a Hong Kong-made sector-style dress watch that's truly a sleeper in the watch space. Let's do it. Alright, let's get some housekeeping out the way. So we got a sector-style dress watch, 38.5mm case. We have 45.5mm lug to lug, 8.5mm thick with a 20mm lug width, nice. Powered by the Miyota 9039 automatic movement. Sapphire crystal on top with some AR coating. Exhibition case back with mineral crystal. 316L stainless steel, nothing too crazy. And 30 meters water resistance, so this one's staying far away from the pool. It's all about the dial here. It's a sector style dial with an in-house pad printed brigade style numerals, and EONIQ's watchmaker hand prints every single dial. The hands and the movement screws are flame blued individually, not painted. Actual heat treated here, which at this price point is a genuinely rare touch. This particular one is heat treated purple, a process that literally takes split seconds to achieve before you lose that color. Through the exhibition case pack, you get a skeletonized rotor, so even on the movement side, it has some personality instead of just a bare automatic winder. Case shape is simple and dressy, all polished, nothing aggressive going on. Though I do love the little chamfered edges on the lugs. This is a watch that wants to disappear under the cuff. And lastly, you get an unsigned crown that's small yet proportionally perfect for the size of watch. Okay, so how does this wear? On my 7-inch wrist, that 45.5mm lug to lug is exactly why this works. It's as flush, no overhang, and at 8.5mm thickness, it slides under a shirt cuff like butter. The 20mm lug width actually reads a little bigger than you'd expect off the case size alone, which I think works in its favor for a dress watch like this. Usually brands tend to go with the 18mm lug width, so the 20mm is a nice balance. This is where the sector style dial either wins you over or it doesn't. The layout is clean, the blued hands give you a good contrast against the dial without being flashy. And sector dials by nature ask a little more of you at a glance than a simple 3-hander would. But in the case of the Malbec, I'd say it's much more forgiving. Lume is non-existent here, so in complete darkness it's basically just about the case profile. Okay, pros and cons. Hand blued hands and screws, skeletonized rotor visible through the case back, generally well proportioned case dimensions for basically any size wrist, and an in-house pad printed dial that just grabs you. Legibility takes a small hit from the sector style layout if it's not your thing. Like many dress pieces, the all polished case looks the business, but will be notorious for scratches, so this one would need to be babied. My particular review unit has some rotor noise, and for a dress watch, it kinda takes you out of the moment at times. It doesn't bother me too much, but I know most of the watch fam tend to dislike rotor noise. However, please take this with a grain of salt, as I know other units don't do this, so it's likely just my review unit. Alright, who's this for? If you want a slim dress watch that genuinely offers some heritage feel at an affordable price point of $690 USD, while being executed well, this is for you. If a bit of potential rotor noise and an all polished case isn't your jam, then this is probably not going to work for you. So that's the EONIQ Malbec. A genuinely well-built dress watch in details that most brands just simply skip. Let me know down below what you think of this slim stunner, and I want to know, is it love it or leave it? But regardless, don't forget to watch out.